Hello and welcome back to my German video blog. And before I start today, I forgot it in my last video, I want to thank you some people who supported our channel. Last time I forgot to mention Yaisa from Spain, Steve from the United States and Maria from Mexico. And today I want to thank Diego from Spain, Stefan from Germany and Isabel from Peru. Thank you very much for supporting our channel, and I hope that everybody will enjoy our free content and will learn something. Okay, so last time I asked you what I'm talking about today, and I read all your comments and I decided to talk about the two big secrets to learn languages. So let's see what they are. First one is you have to listen, hören, to a language. Hören, hören, hören und hören. That's the most important thing, because if I ask myself, how did I learn German when I was young? People talked to me, no? People talked all day long to me and I was listening and listening and listening. Every time you have to think about, if you want that the language comes out of your mouth, it has to go in through your ears. Most of the time people study by their eyes. So they read, they write. So if you're actually reading, you train your writing. So maybe it's important for somebody, but just be aware that if you want to speak a language, it has to come in by your ears. So that's the first secret, actually. Oh, it sounds quite easy. Listen to German. Listen to German all the time you can. And the second one is Wiederholung. That means repetition. So let's start again thinking about when I was young. So people talked to me a lot, so I was listening all the time. But most of the time it was the same phrases, the same sentences, the same expression, the same words. So I got a lot of repetition. So in the end, because I was listening to the sound of the language and of the repetition, I started to repeat what I was listening to. And I copied the sound. Maybe it was not perfect, but I started to speak. And I didn't talk about grammar studying. No? I just repeated the sound. So just by listening and a lot of repetition, I was able to learn German. No? Or even you learned English the same way. So for me, those are the two basics to really succeed in learning a language. Now the good question is, yeah, but now my life is different, I cannot do this the same way. You're right, but there are some tools you can use. And so let's see what you can do. First, be aware that you have to do it, no? To really to have the opportunity to succeed. And the tools, Hilfsmittel, are, for example, great tool, no? You're using it right now, is YouTube. Just look for videos you're interested in. No? Listen to German. No? Maybe you like sports. Listen something about sports in German. Maybe you like music. Listen about music in German. Maybe you like cooking. So get the recipe in German. Start listening. And now the most important thing is repeat this video. No? Repeat it until you get it. No? Until you can say it. No? And then maybe if you really understood everything, then start talking about it. No? Start talking about your plant. No? Tell the recipe to your plant. No? Tell the recipe to a friend in German. Tell the recipe to yourself in the mirror. No? Start talking about it. No? This is a really good combination. YouTube also gives you more tools. You can first watch the video with subtitles, or maybe slow down the playback speed. So you get a little bit more what they are saying. No? By the end, you should be understanding everything in normal speed without subtitles. Okay? And then just start talking about it. Another good thing is listen to German music. No? Not so easy to understand sometimes, but just start listening to German music and listen it again and again and again. No? And then start to sing in the shower. No? Try to copy the sound. No? Even you don't understand every word, but just try to start singing it. Okay, as well. Really good thing. And then one thing what I'm using in my courses is like mini stories. What does it mean? It's a kind of story, but it's not just telling you a story. I am asking for the story. So this is the method of the mini stories. And it comes as well with an audio. So you have to listen a lot. And how do you get the repetition? Okay, you can listen the same audio over and over. Okay, so that's one possibility. But in the mini story, because I told you I ask for the story, I do the following. So let's see an example. If this is my story, let's say Peter hat ein Auto. Peter has a car. No? Peter hat ein Auto. It's my information. So you can listen to the sentence. Peter hat ein Auto. Peter hat ein Auto. All over again. A little bit boring. No? So let's change a little bit the repetition. Just we will ask for the information. So let's ask who is wer hat ein Auto? That's a question. Wer hat ein Auto? Who has a car? Wer hat ein Auto? Peter hat ein Auto. Was hat Peter? What has Peter? Was hat Peter? Ein Auto. Peter hat ein Auto. Or even we could ask, hat Peter ein Boot? Oh? Has Peter a boat? Nein. Peter hat ein Auto. So you're actually listening to the story, but you're asking for it, the information. And this way you get the repetition. And if you listen to the content, you do actually both. Okay, so this is a little bit using what I use in my courses. So use YouTube, listen to music, find some mini stories so that you really listen to the language and you get a lot of repetition. Okay, so those are the big secrets. No, it's really not so easy, but you have to do it. No, if you don't do it, I promise you, it won't be the same. You know, don't be the person who studies grammar books all the time. You know, grammar maybe is part of it, and maybe you enjoy it. But if you want to have a conversation, start using these two secrets. Okay, thank you very much. And let's see what I could talk next time. I give you 3 options again. First one, the 10 words or expressions you should know in German. So 10 Wörter. No? It's not just to say hello. No? It's just useful things that in any conversation, any German conversation, you would need. Okay? I think really funny and really interesting to know more about this. I could give you 10 tips about how you could learn words in a more efficient way. Okay, so there I have like really 10 tips to do so. And the third one, I can show you like 10 interesting and funny words in German. So when you translate it, it's like quite funny. So I would do a research to get you the most funny words in German. So just tell me what you like to know, and yeah, just stay tuned, and I will see you next week for the next video. And thank you very much for listening. And don't forget, 123 Deutsch ist das Beste für euch. Tschüss!